Hi, greetings everyone. In this video, we will see how to group the tasks and the resources. Grouping helps you categorize the tasks, resources or the assignments. When you group items, the summary rows for each group rolls up values for all the items below. For example, if you group the tasks by the team that do the work, you can see how much you are spending on the labor for employees, contractors and the third-party vendors. So to apply a group, go to the View tab and then choose the down arrow in the group box. In this case, I am going to group by resource. And now you can see that there is a group for each resource in the project. These summary rows with the yellow highlighting shows the different resources in the project, and underneath you see the tasks that resource is assigned to. I am going to apply the cost table here. Here you can see that with the cost table applied, I can see how much I am spending on the different resources in this project. Actually, the office manager is the good example here. You can see that the office manager, all the different assignments, the office manager has totals up to $38,640. Now, if you want to apply a group and you don't see it in this drop down menu, you can go to more groups. That opens the more group dialog box and you can choose whatever group you want and click on apply to see that group. If you want to get rid of the group, just click on the drop down and say no group at very top, say here, and now you are back to the ungrouped list. You can also set up a multi-level group. So for example, if you want to crash the tasks to shorten the schedule, you want the tasks on the critical path and you also want the longest duration. You can actually apply two levels of group. So in this case, we are going to start by grouping by critical, which I am going to go to the more groups dialog box. Choose critical and say yes. Apply. And now you can see critical no. If I drag down to the bottom, there are few tasks that says critical yes. So those are the tasks that are critical and I want to look at for crashing. Well, I also want to group by duration. I'm actually going to go and change the table. I'll say summary table. So I can see the duration now. Get back down to the bottom of the list and look at my critical tasks. So now to create this group, go back into the more group dialog box. And in this case, I am going to copy the critical group. I am going to put in a new name. It's going to be critical duration 1. And I have already got the group by critical here because we copied the critical group in the first place. But now I want to group by duration. In this case, we want descending order because you want the duration to be longest to smallest. So here I'll select duration and it will be from longest to shortest. So I select descending. Now one of the thing about the grouping by duration is, if you think about it, tasks can come in all sorts of durations and initially a group is set to do the distinct values. So you would end up with just lots and lots of different groups for duration. The solution to that is to define the intervals. To do that, you can click on the define group intervals. You can see the group on is set to each value, and that's where you are going to get all those different groups. But you don't really want that, so you click the down arrow here and say peaks. If you want month-wise, you can say month-wise. The start at box tells you where you are going to start. Say I want to start with the first month, and that says that the first group is going to be in anything less than 1 month. The group interval says how long the intervals is. So in this case, I want 2 months intervals. So I change this to 2, click on OK and save the group. You can click on apply. So now I have got this critical duration 1 group ready, and when I click on apply, you can see I have got the top level group of critical no and critical yes. If I go down to the bottom, see that there are actually 2 groups for critical yes, and the one is the duration group of first month to third month. That is, there is a difference of 2 months here, or you can say 2 months intervals. Grouping project information comes in handy in all sorts of ways which you are planning and managing your project. In addition, a group rolls up the values for the items within it, so you can see totals like cost or project. I hope the concept is clear to you. Thank you.